hill where we had a bit of a disaster on the way up when Marie spun a van. That's where I pulled over and went running up. It's that corner there, it's just crazy. And now there's nothing, I can't believe it. No ice, no snow, that was it. It's pretty steep to be fair. That is about where she had a nightmare. So the sun is just about to dip completely out of sight and the time is 1:30. Hello folks, just realised I've not really said hello today. Yeah, so we've come to Yokmok, which is like the closest sort of town in the direction we need to go. Yeah, we went, been to the supermarket and treated ourselves a little bit. Just got some basics, but I got something that I am very, very excited about. It's only one cab, but yeah, I'm going to be enjoying this. Right, we're going to head to the spot that we stayed at last time we were here and probably hang there for a few days, I reckon. I think that's where we went in last time. There we go. That'll do us for a few days. I'll wait to get paid. Northern Lights should be pretty mega from here as well, because I believe that is north. Hey buddy. Oh, you know what folks, there's one thing that I've learned while doing this. This applies to anyone or anything, no matter what your circumstances are. But it's just to always appreciate the little things. Stupid stuff, you know. Like being able to buy this thing of cookies. It sounds ridiculous, but there's people out there that obviously can't buy things like this ever. The aurora forecast isn't that high, but the sky is crystal clear right now. So yeah, tomorrow's meant to be the first day that it's high, so quite excited about that. The only downside to crystal clear skies is what temperature comes with it. You can see at the top there. Yeah. So I just put a post on Patreon asking if you had any questions, because I know I've been slacking and I've missed a lot, so I thought it'd be good to try and catch up with you all. First question from Paul Brown. Apart from seeing the Northern Lights, what has been your best moment and what has been your worst moment? Apart from seeing the Northern Lights. Oh dear, that's a tough one. I think the worst moment probably has to be the day that we actually left the spot that we're in right now, when we quickly realised that we were way out of our depth up here, and Marie did a pirouette in the middle of the road, and then later on everyone's van froze solid. Yeah, I think that's probably the worst day, to be honest. I think the best day though, I can't think of what specific day it was, but the best thing so far has been the realisation that actually we never want to leave here. Like, we have found the place that we want to stay. That's a pretty special thing to happen. I didn't think that would happen this quick. You know, I was prepared to drive to every country in the world just to find it, but something about Sweden, and it's not just the landscape either, it's, I don't know, something about this place is telling me that I need to stay here. This is where we need to call base and we need to call home. So yeah, I think that's the best bit so far. Charlie Jenkins says, did you consider doing this trip in one van? Do you think it would be any different if you did? We get these questions a lot about why we have the 2 vans set up. And the best way that I can explain it, because I know that it doesn't make a lot of sense to people, I get that, but to us, the thing you've got to remember is this isn't really a trip, so to speak. So for most people, for a lot of people, they'd plan to come up here and do, say, 5-6 week loop, around, and then they go back, and they go back to base, back to home, wherever that may be. But for us, it's not really a trip or a holiday. Like, we obviously live in these vehicles full time, and it's, over 2.5 years I've lived in this van now. And the way that we see it is we are now just living in Sweden at the moment. Hopefully we'll be able to continue doing that, but we don't know. But yeah, these are our houses. Same applies for Marie. That is her house, that is her space. This is my house, my space. And we're quite independent people. We like our own space, we like our own stuff, but we love spending time together as well. So it's a balance, So obviously this is a small space. Like, trying to live full time, 2 people in a van, is a challenge. A lot of people do it, but it doesn't work for us. So that's why we have the 2 vans set up. But like I say, if we had a house back in the UK, for example, like a lot of people do, or wherever, not necessarily the UK. If we had that and then we just went for adventures and trips in the vans, then yeah, we'd take 1 van, because it'd be stupid not to. Fuel costs and everything would be halved because there'd only be 1 vehicle. But for us, it's very different. It's kind of hard to explain, because although we do move around a lot in the vans, as you know, wherever we put them, that's where we live now. Whether it's for a day, 2 days, or a month, that's our home. So we basically see it as like a 2-room apartment. That's how we see these vans. You just have to go outside to get to the other room, that's all. And it works for us, that's how we've decided to do it, and we're still together, so it's obviously working. Like right now, I'm chilling in here, Marie's doing some stuff in her van. In an hour she's going to come in here because we're going to stick a live stream on, and she'll probably stay here tonight. And that's just how we do it, basically. I'm not saying that's the right or the wrong way to do it. You just do what works for you. Okay folks, so the temperature is dropping quite rapidly. It's now -11 and it's still going. I'll try and show you outside, but there's not a great deal to see. Yeah, we're already frozen up in the front because I forgot to put the screens on. Not that they help a great deal anyway, but -11 now, honey. Just shine the torch on this. This is what -11 looks like. Things start to go crispy. Yeah, like I say, you can't really see a lot, but I did just come out with the other camera and take a couple of star photos for you, so you can have a look. Oh, it's so awesome. Yeah, it's sign off o'clock. I think we're going to stay here for a few days till we get paid, so we might be able to do some fishing. I can actually hear ice dinging past in the water. This is just, oh, it's absolutely madness. It's absolutely mental. That's why I love it. So ridiculous. Right, folks, I'm gonna go get warm, get some coal on the fire, and try not to freeze to death. Yeah, we've got a problem.
Oh,
yeah, that's problem.
oh.
Try it first. Might just work. Isn't such a bad idea. So yeah, it is obviously very apparent that my van is at its limit with the battery anyway, so I'm gonna have to get a new battery. But yeah, so up until this point it's got really cold at night. It's been very cold for a few nights, but then in the morning it warms up to a point where it's fine. But today I think it dropped to around -10, but it's still -8 now. But yeah, we're about to head off from Yockmock anyway. Thought I'd go to the petrol station, put a little bit in, just enough to get us where we're going. And then we're heading towards the east coast. God. -8 outside, and the van doesn't get warm enough to actually thaw the windows out fully. I'm sat here cold. But look at it though. How amazing is this? I just had a look in the back to see what the actual temperature is, and it's -14. And that leads me on to the next point, which is kind of grim, But we called in here because I wanted to empty my toilet. If you've got a cassette toilet like I have, where the cassette comes outside, in these kind of temperatures, the toilet is going to freeze solid. I've just had to spend the last 20 minutes tipping warm water into my cassette, shaking it around and emptying it to try and thaw it out. I've still not managed to get it all out, but I've had enough. So yeah, a little point worth noting. If you're stupid enough to come out here in the winter after watching these videos, go see if this one's any good.
Only a thin layer of snow.
I'm not sure exactly how clever this is, but oh well. Go have a look. Got a track going down. Little animals, the only thing that's been down.
It's gonna do it.
Sat-nav saying go down.
Highway.
Is that a wise decision? I don't know if it is.
Think. Wait, hang on a minute.
Stay there. I'll see if I can get back up.
Brilliant.
Why not, eh? So, right, can we go back? Oh, easy. Easy.
Not smoke coming out your van.
Found a little bit of wood, so be able to get the log burner going. Had the diesel heater, oh my god, that torch is cold. Had the diesel heater running for the last sort of 20 minutes of driving, just to get a bit of warmth at the back. I'll get the log burner on in a minute. The magic of camera, we actually drove another 20 kilometres down the road from where we just left off. The weather report wasn't looking particularly great. It was saying snow through the night and then the temperature rising tomorrow, which equals ice and a bad day trying to get back up that hill. I just thought I'd bring you for a little wander outside. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. See the wood burner going. And the current temperature out here is -14. And if you can pick that up on camera. Kind of, oh look at that. It's so cold. You see the moisture in the air freezing. So when I've got the big lights on in the van, there's like crystals in the air. It's so weird. Just thought it'd be interesting for people that have not seen these kind of temperatures before. That's what it looks like. There's actually a beach under here. There you go. Oh, there's a fire pit over here. I wonder if there's any wood left. That would be a no. How awesome is that? Really hard to light up and film at the same time. I know not a lot's happened in this video, but it was just a quick update. Yes, I am wearing a mask, and no, it's not because of you know what. It's because I can feel the snot inside my nose freezing solid. So, kind of stops it a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go get cosy, I think, try and get the van as warm as possible. But yeah, signing off for today. So, going to meet friends tomorrow. So yeah, we shall catch up soon. See you later, everyone.